This is the Miko Stylus. It looks very much like an Apple Pencil. Here's also my Apple Pencil, so you can see that it looks almost identical. It's the same size, it has the same flat edge, but you'll notice that the Miko Stylus has a USB-C port for charging it and a small status LED right there, and this is a button, which I'll talk about in a sec. But here are the tips, or the nibs. They look almost identical as well. And the Miko Stylus tip nib is replaceable just like the Apple Pencil, and it comes with 2 extra nibs. Now, like I said, this is a button. This is a power button, and it has another feature up its sleeve, which I'll show you in a second. Now, to power it on, which is something that you're going to have to manually do, unlike the Apple Pencil, which turns on as soon as you go to use it without any intervention on your part. To turn it on, you just hold down the button for a few seconds. Like that. So with the stylus turned on, you can't just tap the screen and start using it like you can with an Apple Pencil. You have to use your finger, then you can turn it on, and then it will start working, assuming that you have paired it with Bluetooth. Oops. And you can see that it's listed. Okay, and you can use it to flip between apps, and you can open an app. Let's like Procreate. Let's start a new picture, and you can draw on it. Doesn't have any lag that I can see. Let's get rid of that. Okay. It even can reject your palm, so I can write. So you can see that that's pretty quick. Let's make a new one again. They make a big deal out of saying that the pen has pressure sensitivity. Well, it doesn't really. So let me show you. Right now we are using a gel pen. Let's go to a technical pen. All right. So if you hold the pen straight up and down, you can draw a line, right? Now, if I press harder, it's not any thicker, correct? Now, they say that it is pressure sensitive, and then they mention that it can be tilted, that the tip could be tilted to make the line wider. Okay, well, this is up and down, straight up and down. If I tilt the pen somewhat and write, it's still the same thickness. If I even go farther, it's still the same thickness. But if I switch it to something like, what do we got here? Let's go with this. It's more like a brush. Now, if I get rid of these lines, if I go up and down like this, that's one line. If I'm pressing harder, it's the same. But now if I tilt it, see how it's getting wider the more that I tilt the pen. So that's their idea of pressure sensitivity, as you can see right there. So let's try it with another pen like this, another brush. So let's back this out. Okay, so straight up and down with a little pressure. Here I'm really pressing on the screen and there's no difference in the thickness. Now let's angle the tip a little bit. Now see, with this brush, there isn't any difference in the line width as I change the angle. So it has everything to do with the brush type that you choose. So let's try this one. It's like that. Now if well, it doesn't do anything either. Okay, let's, how about a marker? Straight up and down. Pressing harder, same width. Now with this one, it's actually making it the same width, but a different heaviness of the ink. So it's completely dependent on the app and the brush. So now it's also important to know that this pen doesn't have like the double tap where you can undo or change it to an eraser. It does not have that feature at all. But it does have something that the Apple Pencil doesn't have that I know of, and that is that this button on top can snap a picture. So it works like a shutter button. So if I press the button, well, it looks like it's actually, in this app, it is controlling the volume. So let's go out of this app. Let's press the button. That's interesting. Let's go in here. It's actually not working. This feature was working earlier. I actually used it to take a picture. Let's bring up the camera app right here. Of course, the camera is underneath here. Someplace. Where is the camera? There it is right there. It's underneath. But if I press it, there, it took a picture. So you have to have the camera app open for it to work like a shutter button. Otherwise, it does weird stuff. There it's doing the volume, and then it also was flipping between open applications for some weird reason. But there you have it. It is the Miko Stylus. It's an Apple Stylus wannabe without the Apple Stylus special features. It does connect to the side with magnets, so you can hold it there, but it does not charge it that way. It's just to hold it. If you want to read my written review of this stylus, please check the description below, and I'll have the link. And everybody, have a great day.